In this lecture, we are going to learn how to update the Openvas vulnerability scanner. And for the purpose of that, I have created a simple bash script containing all the commands necessary for the Openvas to get updated. So you can copy the commands into a text file and save it with into any text editor, and then save it with the .sh extension. You can name it anything you like. So just copy these commands into any text editor of your choice, create a file, copy the commands, and then save it with the .sh extension. Now the next thing we are going to do, we are going to go to the terminal and then use this text file, use this file to update our Openvas vulnerability scanner. So I'm going to navigate to the directory that contains this particular text file, bash script rather. I'm calling text file bash script. So cd.desktop and then cd lectures. Okay, so clear the terminal and then let's make sure that I have it there. All right, so I have it, but Openvas update.sh. But we can see that okay, so let me just ls and then I pipe it in. Okay, so let me, so that I just extract only the file. Okay, so grep Openvas. Okay, Openvas update.sh. Okay, so run the command again. Openvas update. Openvas updated.sh. Okay, so we can see that it is not an executable file. So the first thing that we are going to do, we are going to convert it into an executable file so that we can run it. Because as it is now, it is not executable. So to convert any file to an executable file, all we have to do, we are going to make use of the command chmod +x, and then followed by the name of the file that we want to convert into an executable script. So I'll just hit enter. So I need to specify my password. Okay, so and then when we run the previous command that we did earlier, okay, grep update.sh ls. Okay, so we can see that Openvas update.sh is now an executable script. You can see that it's now it is not white, meaning if it is green like this, meaning that it is an executable bash script. Okay, so I'm going to clear the terminal. Now we are going to make use of it to update our Openvas vulnerability scanner. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to write sudo and then put a dot followed by a /, then the name of the script, which is Openvas update.sh. Then I'll just hit enter. Now this will these commands will execute to update our Openvas vulnerability scanner. So it's going to take some time. So for that, I'm going to pause the video, and then after it has finished updating, I'm going to resume with the video. All right, so we are done with updating the Openvas vulnerability scanner. Now we just simply enter the command sudo openvas start, sudo openvas start. Now this will start the web interface of the Openvas, and then we can go to the Firefox. We can open our browser and then go to the URL link of the Openvas web interface, and then access the web interface of Openvas vulnerability scanner. So that is what we are going to do. Already here, this is the web interface of the Openvas. So we just enter our username and password and just log in. All right, so here we are. And then when we go to under sec info here, all sec info, there we are going to see all the update that we apply to the Openvas vulnerability scanner. All right, so this the update that we just applied to Openvas that were available, and then that we applied to Openvas vulnerability scanner. All right, so now I'm going to log out so that in the next lecture we are going to actually see how we can make use of Openvas vulnerability scanner to actually scan Metasploitable 2 vulnerability, Metasploitable 2, which is a very vulnerable Linux machine. We are going to make use of this Openvas vulnerability scanner to actually scan Metasploitable 2 and see all the vulnerabilities that are found within that Linux machine. So we are going to stop here, and then we simply, if you want to log out, you just click on the logout here, and then you are going to log out of the Openvas vulnerability scanner, the web interface of the Openvas vulnerability scanner. And then you simply come to the terminal here, and then enter the command sudo openvas stop. Now this will stop the Openvas vulnerability scanner. So I'm going to enter my password. All right, so this will halt the Openvas. This will stop the Openvas. So now we are done.